Hi friends, welcome to KMate Gate is Education. First question பாத்தீங்கன்னா, if the applied voltage to a transformer primary is increasing by keeping V by F ratio is fixed, then the magnetizing component of current and the core loss will be. So this is the question given. He said that the applied voltage to the transformer is increased by keeping, carefully observe here, by keeping V by F ratio is fixed. He said that by keeping V by F ratio is fixed. Okay, so அவன் என்ன சொல்லியிருக்கான், V by F ratio is fixed by increasing the primary voltage. So உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் தெரியும், transformer lecture basicsல பார்த்திருப்பீங்க. Bmax is depend upon V by F. Bmax depends upon V by F. In transformer, flux is constant. Whatever the load, the flux is constant. Na sollirken. Okay va? So whatever the load, the flux is constant. Okay. So if the flux to be constant, this V by F ratio to be constant. This V by F ratio to be constant. This is now and then a transformer basics. Okay, I have question V by F ratio constant applied voltage increase. So if I increase applied voltage, but I have to maintain I am increasing the applied voltage, but I am maintaining the V by F ratio fixed. So V by F ratio fixed means automatically I have to increase F. If I increase the voltage, simultaneously increase the frequency, then the flux remains constant. Okay, so this is the question given. Now what happens to Bmax? Okay, so if V by F ratio is constant, if I increase the voltage, I have to increase the frequency such that Bmax is constant. Question V by F ratio is fixed. So V by F ratio is fixed means, okay, if I increase the voltage, I also increase the frequency simultaneously. If I decrease the voltage, I have to decrease the frequency simultaneously. That is the meaning of the V by F ratio is fixed. Okay, so V by F ratio fixed now voltage increase pandren, simultaneously frequency increase pandren. Voltage decrease panna, simultaneously frequency decrease panna. But finally the flux density V by F ratio fixed flux density is constant. So ninga pathina magnetizing component of current is constant. Okay, magnetizing component of current is constant because this is caused for the produced flux in the transformer. This is the component of the current to produce the flux in the transformer. Okay, so children, okay, so magnetizing component of current is same. What happens to core loss? Core loss, core loss, what are the core loss? Hysteresis losses, eddy current losses. K into Bmax square, F square, sorry, Bmax power x into hysteresis loss equal to K into Bmax power x into F into V. V is the volume of the core. Eddy current loss K into Bmax square into F square into T square, where is T is thickness, F is the frequency. So here Bmax is constant. V by F ratio means Bmax is constant. So ninga pathina here this Bmax is constant. Okay, that implies hysteresis losses is proportional to the frequency. Eddy current loss is proportional to the frequency square. Hysteresis loss is proportional to frequency. Eddy current loss proportional to frequency square. So if I maintain the voltage by increasing voltage, I have to increase the frequency. So frequency increases, hysteresis loss increases, eddy current loss increases. What happens to core loss? Increases. So magnetizing component of current remains same. The core loss increases. So உங்களுக்கு நல்லா புரிஞ்சிச்சு நினைக்கிறேன். So Bmax கான்ஸ்டன்ட்டா இருக்கு, நான் வோல்டேஜ் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணிருக்கேன். வோல்டேஜ் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணிட்டானா சைமல்டேனியஸா ஃப்ரீக்வன்சி நான் இன்க்ரீஸ் பண்ணாத அந்த V by F ரேஷியோ ஃபிக்ஸ் ஆகும். ஓகேவா? அந்த V by F ரேஷியோ ஃபிக்ஸ் ஆகணும்னா, சப்போஸ் if the questionல if he decrease the voltage by keeping the V by F constant means I want to decrease the frequency simultaneously such that V by F ratio நான் வந்து maintain constant. ஓகேவா? so if frequency is in Bmax constant, இங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா இங்க Bmax constant, இங்க Bmax constant, hysteresis loss depends upon the frequency, eddy current loss depends upon the frequency. so by increasing the apply voltage simultaneously I am increasing frequency. so frequency increase ana what happens to hysteresis and eddy current loss increases. okay, what happens to final core loss increases. okay, next question, hope you understand. next question, this is the question given. A 200 volts, this is a 200 volts by 100 volts 50 Hz transformer, 50 Hz transformer is excited from 40 Hz. so excited from 50 Hz transformer is excited at 40 Hz from the 100 volt side, is excited at 40 Hz from 100 volt side. for excitation current remains same, the applied voltage should be, for excitation should be same. அவன் எக்ஸைட்டேஷன் எந்த சைடில் இருந்து கொடுத்துருக்கான், 100 volt சைடில் இருந்து கொடுத்துருக்கான். ஆல்ரெடி இது வந்து 50 Hz இருக்கு. if I want to maintain, if I excited at 40 Hz, what should be the voltage for excitation should be remain same. excitation would be remain same means what happens, V by F constant. excitation remains constant means V by F constant, that equal to 100 by 50, 100 by 50 divided by x by 40. okay, so 520 is x equal to 80. so I want to apply 80 volts at 40 Hz for this transformer to get I get in same excitation current, same excitation current, or that means same excitation depends upon the flux. okay ma? so same excitation current means same flux density. okay, so next question, right sir, excitation current flux, excitation flux current நீங்க சொல்லிட்டே இருக்கீங்க. what is the meaning sir? நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா so for understanding this நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா what are the ideal transformer properties நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா, so just wait. okay, so what is ideal transformer properties? ideal transformer properties enna, winding magnetizing component of current is 0, that is you have infinite permeability, you have infinite permeability. second thing is winding losses, winding resistance equal to 0, winding resistance equal to 0, and நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா hysteresis loss equal to 0, eddy current loss equal to 0, leakage flux is 0, leakage flux is 0, BH curve is linear, BH curve is linear. okay, so this is BH curve is linear, that is current and flux relation is linear. BH curve linear means current and flux on the linear. so this is the actual ideal transformer. if I first neglect this property, so why magnetizing component of current equal to 0 already சொல்லிருக்கேன், அதோட பாருங்க what is the reason behind that. okay va? so if I have infinite permeability, if magnetizing current equal to 0, how the flux produced in the transformer core. okay, so நான் இப்போ என்ன பண்றேன், first ideality neglect பண்றேன், ideality violate பண்றேன். that means I have a finite permeability. what I have said that I have a finite permeability. first I am taking this finite permeability. so if I have a finite permeability means you have a finite amount of the current. okay, it does not equal to 0. if I have infinite permeability, I have magnetizing component of current equal to 0. if I have finite permeability, I have a current. so நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா what is the reason, if I have a magnetizing component of current equal to 0, I have a flux in the transformer core. so நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா flux equal to mmf by reluctance, flux equal to mmf by reluctance, that equal to reluctance equal to L by mu naught mu r into F, infinite permeability. so infinite permeability means reluctance equal to 0. okay, reluctance equal to 0, reluctance equal to 0. so நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா whatever the load, flux in the transformer core is constant, flux in the transformer core is constant. so mmf n into I, so turns constant magnetizing component of current. So நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா I have to remind எனக்கு வந்து flux constant value வேணும். I want the flux value constant, but I am getting 0. This is something நீங்கள் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா if I have a 0 by 0 form, applying L'Hospital rule, you are getting a finite value. So limit x tends to 0, sin x by x, it is a 0 by 0 form. What I do here is limit x tends to 0, cos x by differentiable 1, so cos 0 is 1, finite. Similarly, if we have a finite value, so even magnetizing component of current equal to 0, you have finite amount of the flux means. So this is the mathematical logic behind this. Okay, so certain finite amount of the flux is 0 because it is a 0 by permeability is infinity means reluctance is 0, that is 0 by 0 form. 0 by 0 form means if you apply L'Hospital rule, you get the finite amount of the flux. Okay, leave that. So நான் already சொல்லிருக்கேன். இப்போ பார்த்தீங்கன்னா finite permeability, if I have a finite permeability, I have a finite current. Okay, so this is a transformer core. Okay, I have winding like this. I am giving supply voltage and I take in current to produce flux in the transformer core. So ninga pathina actually what is the core made up of? It is made up of CRGO steel. It requires only, this is, you can see a BH curve of different steels I given already. ninga pathina already solliruken. This is a CRGO and this is a silicon and this is a mild steel and this is a cast steel and this is so very small amount of the current. This is a flux and this is magnetizing component of current. So very small amount of current, due to 2 to 5% of the full load current is required. So ninga pathina only 2 to 5% of the full load current is required to produce a flux in the transformer core. Only ninga pathina 2 to 5% of the full load current is enough to produce the flux in the transformer core. For example, if I have 100 amperes, what is 2%? 2 by 100 into 100. Okay, so 2 amperes is required. So 2 amperes is very negligible compared to the 100 amperes. Okay, so 2 amperes is very negligible compared to that of the 100 amperes. Okay, so this is a CRGO steel. So it only, whenever the supply voltage is given, it takes only 2 amperes. Okay, so I will 2 amperes தான் எடுத்துக்கிறோம். Okay, it does not require 100 amperes current, only require 2 amperes of the current to produce a flux in the transform because of the CRGO steel. So if you take more than 2 amperes, it goes into saturation. The magnetic core goes into the saturation. Okay, the magnetic core is in saturation. So full current, this is the first existing current in the transformer for the production of the flux in the transformer core. This is called magnetizing component of the current. So what is the first existing current in the transformer core? First existing current in the transformer core. ninga pathina this is the first existing current in the transformer core. This is the magnetizing component. This is 2 to 5% of the full load current. Okay, so to produce this main field flux, whatever the load, this flux remains constant. We will see whatever the load, that main flux remains, that whatever the flux produced by the magnetizing component of current is constant. So ninga pathina, so what you see here, only 2 amperes, if the flux is there, you have a leakage flux. So 2 amperes ki very small amount of the flux means, 2 amperes, the flux is very less, but maximum flux is produced in transformer core. What is the leakage flux? Leakage flux is very small. ninga pathina leakage flux is very small. This magnetizing component of current does not produce any leakage flux. First of all, the magnetizing component of current is required only to produce a flux in the transformer core. This magnetizing component of current does not produce any leakage flux. This is very less. Leakage flux is 2 amperes is required to produce a maximum flux means the leakage flux is somewhere very less. Okay, so leakage flux is very less. Okay, so once flux present in the transformer core நீங்க ஆல்ரெடி பார்த்திருப்பீங்க ஏதோ ஒரு ஆப்ஜெக்ட் இல்ல பூரா கன்ஸ்ட்ரக்ஷன் டீடைல்ஸ் பூரா சொல்லிருக்கேன் அங்க ஹிஸ்டரிஸ் லாஸ் எட்டி கரண்ட் லாஸ் சொல்லிருக்கேன் டைபோல் மூவ்மெண்ட்ஸ் and eddy current loss once flux present in the transformer core you get what you get hysteresis losses and eddy current losses. Okay, hysteresis loss and eddy current losses. To have these losses or to take these losses or to supply these losses, it draws additional component of the current, that is iron loss component of the current, that is it is 1 to 2%. It is 1 to 2%. Okay, so to once flux present in the transformer core, you have iron losses. இந்த iron losses supply பண்ணா or எடுத்துக்கிற or இந்த circulate and the core loss circulate பண்ணா it takes extra 1 to 2% of the full load current. 1 to 2% of the full load current. So once if you given the supply voltage here, okay, if you given the supply voltage here under no load, it takes no load current only 5 to 6% of the full load current. It consists of two component of the currents, iron loss component, magnetizing component. So magnetizing component of current to produce the flux in the transformer core, iron loss component to produce the core loss in the transformer core. Okay, so ninga pathina this is flux and this is a loss, this is a watt component, this is a reactive component, this is a watt full component, this is a watt less component. That means it is active core loss component is a active component. நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா this is a reactive component. Okay, so first existing current is I naught equal to, this is a combination of magnetizing component of current plus this component of current, iron loss component of current. So this is 2 to 5% of the full load current, this is 1 to 2% of the full load current. Then from this you can magnetizing component of current vector is much greater than iron loss component of the current. If you see the phasor diagram, நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா already சொல்லிருக்கேன், this is a supply voltage and this is the flux and this is an induced EMF E1 and E2. So you can observe the phasor diagram. This is magnetizing component. You see here in your textbook also the vector of this magnetizing component of very large. So this is I naught. Okay, due to magnetizing component of very large, you have phi naught angle is very large. So cos phi naught is approximately 70 to 75 degrees. Cos phi naught is 0.2 lag. So transformer has a poor no load power factor. So I naught equal to combination of I magnetizing component IW. So what is the magnitude of this I naught equal ninga pathina, so it forms a right angle triangle. I naught square equal to I magnetizing component of square I plus. Okay, so magnetizing component of current equal to I naught sin phi naught, IW equal to I naught cos phi naught. If you square and add it, you get only this equation only. Okay, so ninga pathina what is the no load power? So V1, what is the no load? V I naught cos phi naught. What is this supply? V I naught cos phi naught is IW. So V into IW, the no load power is to supply iron losses. No load power is to supply iron losses. You can see here it is an active component. Okay va? So hope you understand the first violation. Okay va? So first violation eduthen. Second violation, once the loss is present chonnana I violate the third condition, that is hysteresis and eddy current loss is present. Okay, so finally I naught is finally under no load has a no load current only 5 to 6%. It is very less. Under calculation you can neglect this. Okay, this is a 5 to 6% of the full load current. I naught has a combination of the magnetizing component, iron loss component. It is a reactive component, it is an active component, or it is a watt full component, it is a watt less component. Okay, so the transformer has a poor no load power factor. Right, so on no load phasor diagram, the core loss component of the current remains in phase with the core loss component of the current, you can see here, is in phase with the supply voltage. supply voltage. Core loss component is core loss component. So magnetizing component lags the supply voltage by 90 degrees. So நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா on no load phasor diagram the core loss component remains in phase with supply voltage. For primary induced voltage it is 180 degrees phase. நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா it is it is 180 degrees. So it is induced EMF. The iron loss component is 180 degrees. Okay, 180 degrees. And for no load current core flux, it is a magnetizing component of current in phase with core flux. So no load current is consists of magnetizing component of current, magnetizing component plus iron loss component. Okay, next question. If sinusoidal voltage source is connected to the power transformer, it's no load current. Actually இப்போ நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா it's no load current. If you now you see in the phasor diagram, this is the flux, this is the voltage. Magnetizing component of vector is very large compared to the iron loss vector. This is the I naught. Okay, so no load current lags the supply voltage. This is of 5, so this is 90, this is 90 minus 5, less than 90. So no load current in sinusoidal voltage is connected to the power transformer. No load current is less than 90 degrees. If it is on the magnetizing component of current, it is exactly 90 degrees. It is less than 90 degrees. Okay, so sinusoidal voltage less than 90 degrees. So it is lagging the voltage less than 90 degrees by less than 90 degrees. Two options. Okay, and you see here it is rich in third harmonic. So நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா so BH curve, this is the BH curve. Okay, actually you have a two non-linearities, saturation non-linearities, hysteresis non-linearities. Leave it. Okay, so this is the BH curve. You can clearly see this. நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா here current is here current is there, flux equal to 0. Current is there, flux equal to 0. Here flux is there, current equal to 0. Here current equal to the flux, it is proportional to flux, it is proportional to current. So here current is there, flux equal to 0. Okay, but you can see here current maximum, flux maximum occurring simultaneously. Current maximum, flux maximum occurring simultaneously. நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா current maximum, flux maximum appearing simultaneously, but current is 0, flux is 0, current is not equal to 0, current equal to 0, flux is not equal to 0. If you apply sinusoidal, you can see here this is already சொல்லிருக்கேன். Okay, so if you see here, okay, so this is a flux. What happens to current? So நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா current maximum and flux maximum occurring simultaneously. If flux equal to 0, current is not 0. Okay, something you have like this. Okay, something it look like this current. So if you apply Fourier analysis, it is rich in third harmonic component. Okay, so it is rich in third harmonic component. Fundamental with lags, this is fundamental. So this is the fundamental lags voltage less than 90 degrees. It is the given is a non-sinusoidal. No load component of current vandu non-sinusoidal and is rich in third harmonic component. It is rich in third harmonic component of the current. So let's see here, if the transformer core have a material having a high reluctance path but having the same hysteresis loop is employed. So நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா same hysteresis loop is employed. I did not change. This hysteresis loop remains same. Hysteresis loop remains same, but material having high reluctance path. High reluctance path means flux equal to mmf by reluctance. Okay, so once we know that flux in the transformer core, உங்களுக்கு என்ன தெரியும், flux in the transformer core that remains constant. Flux in the transformer core remains constant. That is BH curve of this core is constant. Okay, so what happens it reluctance is high reluctance path means what happens, flux is constant, current is increases. So he is given that BH loop is constant, BH loop is same means that flux is constant. So whatever the flux produced, this is the maximum flux, so this is the maximum flux that remains constant. This is the maximum flux, positive Bmax. So this is a negative Bmax. So on question la neenga pathina he is given that BH loop is constant, that is BH loop is constant. So inga ungalku one change illa, that means Bmax is constant, that is Bmax is constant means flux is constant. Okay, so I want to increase the current, so magnetizing component of current will increase. What happens, magnetizing component of current will increase, Im will increase. Im is a magnetizing component of current increase. Okay, next question. Next question pathina 3 phase 5 next question pathina 3 phase 5 kV 5 mA the base impedance. So what do you know, the Z base equal to, so Z base equal to V base by I base. If I multiply, so ungalku I base ange illa, I multiplied by V base and V base. So V base square by VA base. If I multiply into K, if you have M, so M kilo MVA cancel, so KVB whole square, kilo base voltage whole square by MVA base. Okay, so 5 into 5 by 5, you get 5 only. Answer is 5 ohms. Answer is base impedance he asked. Okay, 5 ohms. Next question. In transformer zero voltage regulation at full load. So ninga pathina voltage regulation I2 RO2 by E2 cos phi 2 plus or minus I2 XO2 E2 sin phi 2. You know very about this voltage regulation. So zero voltage regulation possible if it is minus, and RO2 equal to XO2 and cos phi 2 equal to sin phi 2. So ఇది రెండు ఈక్వల్ అన, RO2 equal to XO2 అన, cos phi 2 equal to sin phi 2 అన, then the regulation equal to 0. So minus for leading power factor, possible only at leading power factor load, possible at leading power factor load. So this is the voltage regulation curve. So you have zero regulation at leading power factor load. Okay, leading power factor load. Next question. The regulation of the transformer in which ohmic loss is 1% of the output and reactance drop is 5%. So in percent means per unit into 100 only, then a percent, per unit into 100 equal to percentage. So simply it is given indirectly in percentage value. So if I think kVA is 1 per unit and voltage is also 1 per unit, then ohmic loss is 1% of output, that equal to 0.01 per unit, into power factor is 0.8 plus reactance drop is 5% means 0.05 into 0.6. Okay, so ninga pathina 8 by 1000 plus 6 by 30 by 1000, 38 by 1000 into 100. So 10 cancel, 3.8%. So regulation is 3.8%. So next question. If you see here, first one then he is given a single phase transformer. This is an IES bit. Okay, given. Okay, in a single 1 kVA transformer 200 by ninga pathina, this is. So next question pathina, he is given say 1 kVA ninga pathina very clearly paranga, 1 kVA 200 by 100 volts 50 Hz single phase transformer. 50 Hz single phase transformer. Following results, open circuit test வந்து பண்ணா 100 volts 20 watts வந்திருக்கு, short circuit test பண்ணிருக்காங்க 5 amperes 25 watts. So நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா open circuit test and short circuit test, open circuit test conduct on எந்த side LV side. நீங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா open circuit test is conduct on LV side, HV open. You know very well about this. Short circuit test is conduct on HV side, LV short circuited. Okay, so நீங்க பாத்தீங்க short circuit test is conduct on HV side, LV side short circuited. Open circuit test is conduct on LV side, HV side is open. So how can you, sir, exam hall இப்போ நான் வந்து question 1 mark கொடுத்து எப்படி சார் remember? So one thing you, இப்போ நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா under no load open circuit test is conduct. Open circuit test means it is a no load test. Open circuit test means it is a no load test. So under no load, what are the requirements, what are the parameters we have? No load current. What are the no load current components? Magnetizing component, iron and components. So I want to find this iron loss component and magnetizing component of current. Iron loss component and magnetizing component of current I want to find. Okay, this depends upon iron loss. This magnetizing component of current is to produce flux in the transformer core, and iron loss magnetizing component of current is flux in the transformer core. What is the for iron loss component? Iron loss component, once flux present in the transformer core, it draws extra current of 1 to 2% to produce the to supply the iron losses. What are the iron losses? Hysteresis losses plus eddy current losses. Okay, so from this, iron losses depends upon the flux. Iron losses depends upon the rated flux. What is the rated flux? Or under no load condition, what is the flux in the transformer core? That is the rated flux. Under no load condition, what is the flux in the transformer core? That is the rated flux. Right? Okay. So iron loss depends upon the rated flux. So flux depends upon the voltage by frequency ratio. That means indirectly depends upon the rated voltage. So iron loss depends upon the rated voltage. Okay, so rated voltage is less on LV side or HV side? LV side. So நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா LV side rated voltage is less. I can place the meters. On HV side I count such amount of meters, meter or voltmeter. எனக்கு அவ்வளவு meters range இல்ல. ஓகேவா? அது மட்டும் இல்ல நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா, so if I considering LV side, ஓகேவா? so if I considering LV side, நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா LV side is high current, HV side is less current. Suppose HV side is 10 amperes, LV side is you have 100 amperes. ஓகேவா? உங்களுக்கு ஹை வோல்டேஜ் சைடு லோ கரண்ட் இருக்கும், லோ வோல்டேஜ் சைடு ஹை கரண்ட் இருக்கு, உங்களுக்கு தெரியும். லெட் சப்போஸ் திஸ் இஸ் LV side, HV side, and this is LV side. What is the no load current? 2 to 5% of this full load current. What is the no load current? 2 to 5% of the full load current. Okay, so 5 to 6% of the full load current. 5 to 6% of the full load current. If we consider total current, it is a 5 to 6% of the full load current. 5 by 100 into 10 amperes, 0.5 amperes. Can I measure this 0.5 amperes through meters? Okay, 100 amperes, 5 by 100 into 100. I can measure this. This 5 amperes. I can't accurately measure this 5 amperes. So I want to conduct open circuit test. I place the meters and all the things, equipments in LV side. I open the HV side. நான் என்ன பண்றேன்? HV side open பண்றேன். Okay, so for short circuit test நீங்க பாருங்க high current, short circuitனால high current எனக்கு வேணும்னா எந்த சைடு எனக்கு high current தேவை? high current இருக்கும் LV side நான் high current இருக்கும், அந்த வைண்டிங்கை நான் ஷார்ட் பண்ணா எனக்கு high current வரும். ஓகேவா? so LV winding I short circuited. I place the meters on LV side. Okay, so for producing high short circuit current, I don't require full voltage. I require only 2 to 5% of the full load voltage. Okay, so for producing the rated short circuit current in the short circuit test, I require only 2 to 5% of the rated voltage. Okay, suppose high voltage is suppose high voltage is 11 kV, I apply only 2 to 5% of the rated voltage 2 by 100 into 11 kV. This is enough. I can require meter, this type of meters 2 to 100% of this LKV 11 kV meter, 11 kV. Very much voltage is required to produce rated short circuit current. Okay, right. And உங்களுக்கு இப்போ தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு ஓப்பன் சர்க்யூட் டெஸ்ட் எதில் வச்சுக்கணும் எல்வி சைடு மறந்து போக மாட்டீங்களா இல்லை இப்போ மறந்து போக மாட்டியே ஓகேவா கன்ஃபியூஷனே இருக்காது மக்கப் பண்ணால் கன்ஃபியூஷன் வந்துடும் மக்கப் பண்ணாட்டி கான்செப்ட் மைண்டில் வச்சுக்கிட்டா matter over. Okay, it is assumed that no load components are equally divided. What is given? No load loss components. So what is no load loss? Hysteresis iron losses. What is iron losses? Hysteresis plus eddy current losses. This is totally of 20 watts. That means hysteresis loss equally divided 10 watts and eddy current loss is 10 watts. Right. Now same transformer our test is contained same transformer at 40 Hz. So carefully observe பண்ணுங்க open circuit is conduct on HV side, LV side is open, short circuit is conduct on LV side, HV side short circuited, but here conducted, but I want this I want to conduct open circuit on HV side, LV side short circuit on HV side. So நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா 200 by 100 volts, that means 200 on the half arch 100 volts, that is turns ratio is 200 by 100 means turns ratio is N1 by N2, that is turns ratio is 2, transformation ratio is 1 by 2. ஓகேவா ஸோ இது ஒன் சர்க்கியூட் 160 வோல்ட் ஹெச்வி சைட்னா எல்வி சைடு எவ்வளோ ஆகுது 80 வோல்ட் ஆகுது 80 வோல்ட் 80 volts is on LV side. HV side you have 160 volts means what happens to LV side 80 volts. We know very well about that hysteresis loss equal to eta B max power x into F into V. Eddy current loss equal to K into B max square into F square into T square. Eddy current loss equal to K into B max square into F into T square. So one thing you observe here, so what is here 100 by 100 volts 100 by 50, how much? 2 B max by V by F. இங்க பாருங்க 80 by 40 2. So B max is constant. Why? V by F ratio is constant. So B max is constant. Hysteresis loss is proportional to frequency. Eddy current loss is proportional to the frequency square. Okay, so eddy current loss 1 by eddy current loss 2 equal to frequency 1 square by frequency 2 square. Eddy current loss is 10 watts. Eddy current loss equal to, this is 50 square, 50 into 50, this is 40 into 40, right? Okay, so 25 by 16. So eddy current loss 2 equal to 16 into 10 by 25, 5 5s 5 2s, 16 2s 32 by 5, 5 6 36.4 watts eddy current loss. Hysteresis loss is proportional to frequency. You can see here hysteresis loss is proportional to the frequency. Hysteresis loss 1 by hysteresis loss 2 equal to frequency 150 divided by 40. This is 10 watts. Hysteresis loss 2 equal to 10 into 40 by 50, 5 2s, this is 8 watts. So total iron loss equal to 6.4 plus 8, that is 14.4 watts. What is iron loss? Iron loss W1 is 14.4 watts. I can directly go for this. Let us check for eddy current losses. So நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா eddy current losses, eddy current நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா short circuit test is to be conduct on HV side. ஓகேவா so நீங்க பாத்தீங்க LV side 10 amperes means HV side எவ்வளவு ஆகுது? So I2 by I1 equal to N1 by N2, same. Okay, so this is a 2 by 1. What happens? I1 is how much? நீங்க பாத்தீங்கன்னா LV side வந்து 10 amperes. So LV side வந்து 10 amperes. ஓகேவா so இது 10 amperes னா இங்க எவ்வளவு ஆகுது? பிரைமரிக்கு வந்தா 5 amperes. ஓகேவா. ஸோ ஆர் நீங்கள் பாருங்கள் I2/I1 உங்களுக்கு என்ன தெரியும், I2/I1. ஸோ இங்கே வோல்டேஜ் ஒன்றும் கொடுக்கல. ஸோ I2/I1 ஈக்குவல் டு N1, இங்கே ஒன்றுமே கொடுக்கலனால ஹாஃப் கம்மியாகும், அது மட்டும் நமக்கு தெரியுது, 5 amperes. ஓகேவா. ஸோ எட்டி கரண்ட் லாஸ், காப்பர் லாஸ் இஸ் டிபெண்ட்ஸ் அப்பான் தி கரண்ட். ஸோ இங்கே 5 amperes, இதுக்கு முன்னாடி எவ்வளோ இருக்குது, 5 amperes 25 watts தான், இப்போ கூட 5 amperesக்கு 25 watts தான். ஓகேவா. ஸோ திஸ் இஸ் தி கொஸ்டின், வெரி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் கொஸ்டின். இது IAS 2001 மார்க், 2 marks வர வாய்ப்பு இருக்கிற கொஸ்டின். ஓகேவா, ரைட். ஓகேவா. ஸோ யூ ஹேவ் எனி டவுட் ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்கள். ஏதாச்சும் டவுட் இருந்தால் கமெண்ட் பாக்ஸில் போடுங்க. ஓகே, தேங்க்யூ.